Hey guys, Dragon here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. We got 3 wheels to spin and lots of things to do. Well, I don't know how much more things we gotta do, but after we're done with this British green racing, I have no idea what the heck's next. Yeah, I can buy myself a few more cars of that. 2 to be exact. Oh yeah, I don't have this thing yet. Nice! Save me money. Save me a lot of money. Oh, great, great. That is 4 cars. For my total money at the moment. I'm slowly getting them all, but they're slowly but surely getting more and more expensive. Summer ends in 2 days and 7 hours, and then we're back in the snow. Okay. So, there's more of that British green racing stuff right here, but first, one of my races, why not? That's stupid enough. I have more than 16 races. Well, that's from custom normal events, not from races I've created. I've only created a few. But some of them ain't showing. One of them ain't, and these are just like normal ones. These were back before the recreator was in, but I mean, like, come on. Why are you showing everything? It's not showing everything. Remember when I talked about that right here that's on the dirt and it's very fast because of the AI? You don't really mess around unless they mess up. First couple of times I tried this, I did not win. Because they're going like lightning. Full speed and crazy. Wow, my character still looks the same since ever. I still love it though. There's nothing else that I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. Unless I get the red biker suit or the blue or the yellow. There's no green, there's pink. I don't want the pink one. I want the red, blue, or yellow. Mostly the red, but I knew the other 3 will do. Alright. Let us begin. We're starting here. First we gotta get up to the train tracks. One guy has got the right type of vehicle in mind. Oh, push me out of the checkpoint, you crazy. Whoa. What are you doing? I bet it's a bit rough, but from here, well, we're sticking to the train tracks. We're going where the Flying Scotsman went. The train that you race. And we're going further than that. It's not just it's not just to where the Flying Scotsman stops. It's beyond. I don't really have to brake because there's these little bridges that really are hard to hit. Oh, hard to get through and not hit the sides. We'll see when we get up to one. I don't know if we've already been on one or not. Here's where it stops, so we have to go off it. Because that area there is blocked off. And there's this little bit here we can't do much off on. But this is our thing getting off. What's the problem? You don't know how to take it. You don't know how to take it. I don't know what you're doing. That's where you gain the big advantage because they're done there. I can only... From here we're basically going to the other piece. The rest of the train tracks. Ones are right here. And the cool thing is they're double lanes, so it's a nice and wide road for us to drive on. But this is also where the driver tolls get their massive amount of speed, and this is the bridge I was talking about! They're right behind me because of that crash. Eee, so done. Ah, what the heck was that? Guess I got hit from behind by one of the other guys. By the way, there's a bonus board in the tunnels. In that tunnel. Not too far behind if I crash. Well, bad news bears, I guess. Man, this dude's catching up. That's where I unfortunately have to end it because that tunnel ahead, it takes you out of the map, but it like respawns you back. It doesn't allow you to go any further, so yeah. One of my very few played races, not like the Are You Mad race that, well, almost 400 plays, but like I said, it's weird that that blooper thing's not showing me all of them because I don't understand. I do not. It's game time now. And what's weird is you start driving on, let's say you drive that race, it's gonna stop you where the other race ended. Remember, our race started up here. And look where I am. at the end where this race started. And it's strange. But oh well. To the whatchamacallit, British Green Racing? Let's do it. Let's see what's next on the list. Lotus Spirit. Okay.
Hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I am. It's great to be able to just focus on telling a story while someone else handles the driving for once. Let's get to the next one. This time, it's Lotus.
Don't know that much about Lotus. Woo!
Lotus Engineering Limited began as many stories in British engineering do, in an old barn. The first Lotus cars were offered as kits. You built them yourself. From 1962, they began to actually build the cars themselves. The Elan Sprint showed exactly what they intended to do. Built around a steel backbone with a fiberglass chassis, the Sprint weighed in at a meager 687 kilos parked on the curb. On the road, this translated into brilliant agility and fantastic performance.
Interesting.
Designer Colin Chapman famously said, adding power makes you faster on the straights. Subtracting weight makes you faster everywhere. He knew what he was talking about. Widely hailed as one of the greatest sports cars of the 1960s, the Elan would be closely studied and emulated, inspiring such masterpieces as the Mazda MX-5. The Elan has all the energy, style and enthusiasm you would expect. Bold, quick and fun. So much so that they put it in the name. The Elan Sprint was a financial as well as an engineering success for Lotus, validating their approach to design and resulting in a whole family of light, agile roadsters. Which brings us to this, the Lotus Exige. It's heavier than the Elan, admittedly, but it's faster. Much, much faster. Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising.
Very, very interesting.
And there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously. In one word, Lotus is about the experience. Uncompromising, challenging. This is a car that demands you drive it well. And when you do, you'll see what the fuss is all about.
Oh, damn it! In my drive line, really? You're doing so well. Stupid traffic. If I don't get 3 stars, I'm blaming the traffic. And the fence.
And with rumoured launches of 2 new cars in 2020, Lotus looks set to push the benchmark of the experienced sports car well into the next century.
Only one? What the hell did I do wrong? Probably the crashes, I assume. Or it's my time, I don't know. Damn traffic though. That was the biggest one that stopped us. Man, dang it. Heck, it's fine. We'll be able to say something new in the next event, I guess. Anyway. What an idea. We do one of those, one of mine. Wanna do one of those, one of mine. Even though you're not all showing. Another one that's more on the speed side of things, although it's long. Hypercar Dash. It's maximum length, but there's only so little areas that you have to slow down. Otherwise, it's speed all the way. The chances of me winning this is very, very dull. Some of the drivators, they go. Oh boy, it's a Bugatti. And the McLaren Senna, oh boy. Oh dear. This is not gonna be great. This is my chance to catch up. They usually mess up over here somehow, somewhere. Usually in the rocks, like, really, Pagani? Are you demonstrating me what happens? You guys are supposed to show me what you guys do for being really dumb. Come on. Once you get past the first bit, there's gonna be points where lots of speed is needed. For me, I see this as a very good test for any hypercar. Speed, handling, acceleration perhaps. Here's where the driver does really mess up. He missed the checkpoints. And we're up to 3rd place. And this guy missed a checkpoint as well. And there he goes. Whoops. Oh, easy, easy. No. Oh. They're gonna be catching up now. How far behind are they? Yeah, they're just there. This guy in 1st place, just flying away. In the same car I'm driving. No. There's a tiny bit of cheeky little shortcut there in between the trees, but you'll have to aim very carefully if you want to take that shortcut. Ah, these turns always mess me up. Now there's turns I can take without having to brake much, but yeah. Where the heck are you guys going? In the trees? Like I said, at some point you're really losing these guys because they're just going so fast. If they know when they don't have to brake, and I don't really know if I should or shouldn't. And if I risk it, I risk myself getting thrown up into the river or into some trees, onto the dam. You know? Parents ain't so fast, but they're not bad with their handling. He missed the checkpoint. I think that was a glitch. I didn't see him miss a checkpoint, but oh well. A glitch is super annoying. I'll probably show it in another episode, or this episode perhaps. Depends. Maybe I will. I think I might be understanding how this glitch actually works, and unless I'm completely wrong, but it's my theory on what the heck is thinking, you know? It's very, very dumb, but oh well. How are they doing on the front? They're all squished in here, in the front line. If I can catch up to them, it would not be bad. Like I said, you barely slow down at some points. So you're basically still staying at fast speed. And make this race looking for the widest turns, the genuine long straights. Hey, we were here 10 minutes ago. That's when the race started, basically. catching up, but one mistake, it all the way back there again. Staying right behind me, but on the straights I lose him, but when it comes to the turns, he's keeping up. Ah! Oh well. Didn't miss than I thought I would. Anyway. There we go. The Porsche that was in first place is in 11th now. Wow. Money's not bad, influence is not bad. I'm gonna get some more wheel spins out of this. Definitely. Nice. Almost back up to 1 million in an hour. It's not even an hour. It's just 4 minutes, well basically 5 minutes back. That's half an hour. Great. Alright, time for one more of those British Racing Green events. And then I think I'll show you guys the glitch. Thing is, with the glitch is, it's annoying. It's game breaking basically. And I hope it gets fixed soon. What did we do there? Oh, time wasn't the best. Yeah.
Done much rallying? That's a joke. We've all seen what you've been up to. We're doing the next bit on location. You'll see why when you get there.
Cool, I get to drive my Porsche on the way. I'll get there super fast. Don't worry, this is an X-Class. Unless I crash very, very badly. Fuck, you're calling this amazing. Really? Could have had a good time. Under a minute.
Ford, that most American of cars. But the Ford Escort, oh, that's British. And more than that, the Escort would become for many synonymous with Group B. In the 70s, Ford had embraced that destiny so firmly that they'd begun their own championships to find new drivers. Drivers for cars like the RS 1800. This was a car designed explicitly for rallying, with a powerful fuel-injected 1790cc Cosworth BDE engine. Homologation rules required that all cars entered into the Group B production, so Ford built 200 of them. The RS 1800 raced to victory after victory across the rallying world, on almost every continent and across every terrain type imaginable. This car was basically unbeatable. The RS 1800 brought home 17 World Rally Championship victories for Ford.
Wow. I'm not a fan of rallying, I think about it, but I'll explain why.
So, of course, Ford set out to design a better one. The RS 200 Evolution was their answer. A purpose-built rally car designed to do one thing: win Group B. With a 1.8 turbocharged Ford Cosworth BDT engine and all-wheel drive, the RS200 had perhaps the best suspension platform of any car of its era.
The reason I don't like rallies is because
Fiberglass from Reliance, and a massive Ford parts bin was raided to give the car that iconic look.
simply because of the amount of safety they offer the spectators. That's my only reason.
But while the car had potential, turbo lag at low RPM and a poor power-to-weight ratio meant that it never placed better than third. The end of Group B in the mid-80s meant the end of the RS200 as a rallying car. Fortunately, Ford built over 200 as part of the homologation requirements for Group B, so you can still find them, if you're lucky.
Like I said, anything I don't like about rallies is safety spectators, from stuff that I've seen. You're standing right next to the road. What if that guy loses control and the car rolls into you? You're dead! That's the only thing I don't like about Rally. What can we say now that we've unlocked? What we've unlocked? Spiffing! Okay, whatever kind of word that is. No damn clue. No a clue. Okay, now I'll show you guys that glitch. And I hope Forza fixes very, very soon. This is annoying in terms of route maker. Or route creator. It really is, but let's spin the wheels first. Spin. See what we get. Thumbs down, really? Well, I haven't gotten an emote in ages. So it's good. Think I have that already? Oh no. Okay. Time to show the race. But two of my races that has the glitch. I'm going to show you only one where it occurs mainly. You cannot predict when this glitch is going to happen. You can't tell where it's going to happen. It just happens. Now I've got a race in a quarry. I've been trying to make this race for ages. But because of the glitch, I rage quit it so many times. Because once it happens and you're stuck in an infinite loop, you have no option but to quit. That means scratching your whole idea that you've made, and the entire test run, and the normal run as well. Because you gotta make your route, and you have to test it, and you have to make an actual event for it and do the event. And any of those two chances, the glitch can ruin everything. And I'll explain more as we go on. It happens a lot with the drivatars. We'll see that happen to them very easily, unless we're super unlucky right now that nothing goes wrong. Nothing goes wrong. This is when I want the glitch to happen. We're all landing on top of each other here. Alright, we're in the koi. We're gonna be racing down there. All here is fine. I first thought it's because I'm going over the same road over and over and over. Oopsie. Oops. I thought that was the reason, but no. The thing is, it's random and stupid. Excuse you, we gonna make a hard turn here. Look at that mini-map. Just blue lines. That's why the checkpoints here are so close to each other, because I know how to counteract the glitch. But the thing is, you have to be fast. Now how this glitch works, let's say you hit the checkpoint, dead center, all nice, and all of a sudden it'll say, oh sorry, you've missed the checkpoint. And it'll respawn you there at the previous one that's already been driven through over, and over, and over, and over. There's no fixing it unless you hit the next checkpoint, which you have so little time for. It's stupid. That will ruin everything you've made. Yeah, and here I made sure we're going on almost every little road there is. Almost every single one of it. I made sure of it. So every time you go around, whoops, it'll be a little bit different. Yeah, this piece all the way up to over there will be the same. But there's 4 different roads and there's lots of the areas we can turn off. So I think this, yeah, the glitch is happening to them. They can't get out, look at that. They just keep getting respawned and respawned over and over. And it's just like, there is no option for them to escape it. They just... Where are you going on? Oh, you must have been... I don't know, is this your route? How are you 4th place if you're driving on the same road as I? Don't make sense. This little buggy is very weird. Out of my way! Yeah, they're still stuck. And because they're AI, they will eventually get unstuck, but when if you're a player getting stuck in that, there's no escape. There is no such thing as escape. And your drive line gets broken as well. Because of the glitch. It's like, go this way. I'm like, no, I need to go this way. Like, would you stop pushing me? See there. Oh no. Oh no. No! See what I mean? This is the crap I'm dealing with. And I'm not fast enough. That means we cannot complete the race because of the stupid glitch. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Yeah. I managed to go fast enough and avoid that glitch twice. This is the crap I want fixed. But anyway, that's the glitch. The game-breaking glitch I want to be burned to ashes. Because that glitch limits our creativity of making these routes. I just wonder what exactly the game's thinking. What goes wrong? By the way, what are we on next? 38 miles an hour. Okay, it sounds slow. I don't know. Well, what is it in kilometers? I've got no clue. Oh no.
You know, I really like this car. Not that I'd want to drive it for too long. Squeeze yourself in there and let's see just how fast you can make it go. Which won't be too fast. But hey, I could be surprised.
Give me my upgraded one and I'll show you
P50
fast.
has the dubious honour of being the smallest production car in the world. A one-door micro-car coupe. Featuring a 42cc air-cooled engine capable of a heinous 38 miles an hour. And a handle so you can pick it up and carry it with you when you get to work. And keep in mind that this is the production version. The prototype had the single wheel at the front. Why would you think that was a good idea?
Yeah, you can see the Morgan three-wheeler?
In 2010 though, production restarted at Sutton in Ashfield. So, if you'd like to own the modern incarnation of this, I suppose you can.
Really? There's a modern version of this thing today? What? I wouldn't. No. I would never. a cool thing that is out there, but man dang it. I would never squeeze myself into a car that small. Oh wow. What's our time? What do we have left? Just thinking now. Let's just keep doing these. I'm not in the mood for another glitch.
Hey there! How about a car with some actual legroom and some actual speed? This section's about what happened when McLaren decided to make a road car. You're going to enjoy this.
Oh boy.
The track and the road have very different requirements. For McLaren, that was a challenge they were more than willing to embrace. In 1988, they set out to create the finest sports car the world has ever seen. By 1993, they had achieved their goal, and the honestly fantastic F1 was the result. 106 would be built across all variants, and it remains one of the very best road cars ever made. The F1 has no turbocharger. That would have compromised the driving experience, increased complexity, and resulted in turbo lag. The F1 is a naturally aspirated supercar, one of the fastest in the world, in fact. Everything about this car is innovative, from the carbon fibre monocoque to the central driver position. McLaren threw the book away when they designed the F1, then they wrote a better one. The F1's monocoque chassis is incredibly lightweight, only 100 kilos all told, which posed a significant challenge because carbon fibre and fiberglass aren't great insulators. So, McLaren lined the entire engine compartment with gold.
Gold!
In 1998, the F1 prototype set the world record for fastest production car, a record that would stand for 2 decades until the Koenigsegg CCR claimed the crown. McLaren's racing heritage is so deeply ingrained in this machine that they took it to Le Mans in 1995 and faced off against purpose-built racing machines and won.
Wow.
So, with something like the F1 to live up to, where do you go next? Well, you throw the book away again and write an even better one. The result is the McLaren P1, a hybrid electric sports car that stands head and shoulders above the F1.
Have you guys noticed how our character just teleports into the car?
Hit 60 miles an hour in 2.4 seconds. That's 0.7 seconds faster than the F1. That's an eternity for a supercar. The car's blistering performance is delivered by a twin-turbo V8, supplemented by a McLaren ECU electric motor and instant power assist system. And they do mean instant.
Sounds good though.
Remember those problems with turbo lag? McLaren solved that with the hybrid drive. While the turbos build pressure, the electric motor drives the wheels. No turbo lag, just torque. And because it's a hybrid, it has an all-electric range. Running on batteries alone, that's 6.2 miles. A bit more if you're going downhill.
I've always been a fan of McLaren P1. Whoever made these cars sounds for the cars, it did a damn good job because it sounds very good. Different to what other cars sound like in games. This is really, really different. Let's see what's next.
I quite like sleeper cars. Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the sunbeam.
Ah, okay.
Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special. Wider wheel arches, that's the thing. But under the bonnet, that's where the magic starts. Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
I thought I was dead.
The tyres were widened, and the tyre compound from the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues, they put in the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator. The only upgrade they didn't put in was an electronic speed limiter. All of this resulted in the Lotus Carlton, designated Type 104 by Lotus. A 177 miles per hour supercar, masquerading as a four-door saloon. Are you alright? Take a moment, then let's do that bit again.
I don't want to do it again. Stupid traffic. As always. Always hit right for the buzzer, but and then not slow down.
Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game.
Oh yeah.
So in addition to building their own supercars,
Excuse you just for 1 second. For everybody and me, let's just... Can't believe I gotta do this again, but like... it's like she's whispering right now. I still can't believe it, man. That bus. Oh, not again. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave this one alone. I still can't believe it. Stupid boss. No. Just so we can make it. Okay, we're about there. I'm gonna turn her back on.
supercar, masquerading as a four-door saloon. Only 950 of these custom gems were built, and they've become something of a modern classic. The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn a saloon into a supercar, but that's not the only thing Lotus got up to. In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus to create a strict rally version of their Sunbeam three-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the challenge. They took the rear-wheel drive hatchback and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension, improved the anti-roll bars, and widened the transmission tunnel. Performance was increased by fitting a 2.2-litre version of the Lotus 911 slant four-cylinder engine, resulting in an impressive 250 brake horsepower, up from a meager 105 on the original. The Lotus Sunbeam was revealed to the public in 1979 in Geneva to widespread praise in the motoring media. The Lotus Sunbeam saw racing success too. In 1980, Henri Toivonen won the 29th Lombard RAC Rally in his Sunbeam. Wonder if Lotus should do more conversions. It's a silly question, actually. Lotus should do more conversions. In fact, I'll call them right now.
Only one to start being 30 seconds earlier than I was supposed to be. What? Unless you wanted me to skip all that and just drive right into the finish line. I can do that too. That one's super easy to do. Oh. Oh. How many more do we have to do? 3 more. No, we'll leave those 3 for our next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, share if you really liked it. Comment, subscribe if you wish. Follow me on SoundCloud. If you want to listen to the music I listen to, the name will be in the description. And peace out.